Hello YouTube, this is Dutch Bushcraft Knives here, and in this video I want to see how this Fallkniven F1 Pro in CoS 2 sharpens, and I've used it a lot last weekend. Got to know this knife a little bit better, and now I want to sharpen it because in my opinion this factory convex is a little bit too large for my opinion, and it's almost the angle's almost too big already to strop it. So what I'm going to do is see if the rumors on the internet are true and that this CoS 2 can get an extremely sharp fine edge. I'm going to start off with the 400 stone, of course, and this will also show us how large this factory convex is. And after the sharpening, I want to give you some conclusions that I can now make about this new Fallkniven Pro series. So yeah, stay tuned. I'm going to start off with the 400 stone. I'm not going to show you a lot of sharpening in this video because I already have quite a lot of sharpening videos at the moment. So I'm just going to sharpen this knife on the 400 stone. And yeah, take it up to around 8,000 grip and see how fine this edge can actually become. So, I don't know if we can see already, but yeah, as you can see, when I'm holding this knife flat to the stone, you can see the scratch marks here. I'm not hitting the CoS core steel, I'm only hitting the outer layers now. So that means that this steep convex starts from the lamination line, as you can see. So I'm definitely not hitting the apex. So this is a very steep convex now, and I'm going to make this bevel a little bit flatter. So this will be more like a Scandivex, which I really like. So I'm gonna make this knife scary sharp. So yeah, I'm gonna sharpen this knife, and I will get back to you when I'm at another stone or something. I think you can see it a little bit more clearly now that this is all scratched while this apex is still untouched, and that is all steep convex. I'm going to reduce that a little bit, not all of it, but I'm going to reduce it a little bit. Get rid of the shoulder of this kind of secondary convex bevel. And this is what I really like about these kind of grinds, like this Bark River or this Fallkniven Pro series. In contrast to the regular F1, is that these type of bevels, instead of those kind of full grinds, really take a very uniform scratch pattern. So this is from the 400 stone. It's almost already like kind of a silk finish. So it's really easy to make a beautiful bevel on a knife like this. And I don't really care about scratch marks and stuff like on my gunny, but with grinds like this, it's very easy to get a very uniform scratch pattern and create a really beautiful bevel. And you will see how beautiful this bevel is going to be at the end of this video. I don't want to make this bevel completely flat, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to raise the angle a little bit. And yeah, after a few minutes I will raise it a little bit more until around this angle. So still pretty low angle, but yeah, I don't want this. I wouldn't want this grind to be completely flat or just only a little bit convex. I want to keep the whole bevel convex a little bit. So yeah. So I'm done with the 400 stone, and I've changed angle a little bit, and that is why you can see these uneven scratch marks now. That's because of changing the angle. But yeah, what I've noticed is that the outer layers which sandwich this CoS core are very soft. Of course I already knew that, but I can see it from the amount of slurry that piles up, the amount of steel particles that pile up on the stone in comparison to softer steels than CoS steel. It's hard to say at this moment how quick this steel sharpens, because most of the particles I'm seeing on the stone are from the softer outer layer, but it's going pretty fast and I'm pretty pleased with the results so far. So yeah, I'm going to continue on the 1000 stone now. And yeah, I won't film this because I've already got a lot of videos of myself sharpening knives. So yeah. So I decided to go up to 8000 grit with the Fallkniven F1 Pro, because yeah, I've heard stories that this knife takes a really fine edge, so I thought, why not make a nice polished bevel on this blade up to 8000 grit. So I'm polishing this blade right now, and after 8000 I will strop it, and then we'll see the result of how sharp this knife can get. So I'll show you where I stand. So there are some very nice mirror parts already. Yeah, after stropping, this scratch pattern will be uniform and there will be a very nice mirror. So I'm going to continue this, and then we'll start stropping and show you the results. I'm done with the sharpening stones. Let's test this edge without stropping, so no stropping at all. This is crazy. No stropping at all. This is a crazy sharp edge. It hasn't even been deburred. So this is crazy. Bark River white compound. Alright, only a few strokes. Don't mind my nasty nails, that's all sharpening stuff, steel. Check that out. Oh, that's my bill that I'm... Look at that, man. I can just take out small pieces like this. I can just make a circular motion in the paper. That is crazy. And the best thing is that the geometry of this knife it has still quite a large angle for my standards, because I kept the factory convex a little bit. Just of course I polished up the blade, but the factory convex is from the top, from this part. It's a convex like this, and a lot of times when you're sharpening, you're actually making it more like a flat grind with a very, very tiny convex in it and a quite bigger convex at the apex. But now I kept it like this, just polished up the edge, got rid of that kind of large secondary convex. Yeah, this knife is crazy sharp. So what I'm going to do, this knife deserves it. I'm going to polish out these scratches and I'll show you how beautiful this knife can be. As you can see, I've polished the bevel up nicely. Very beautiful. And this knife made it even sharper with the polishing process, and this knife is crazy. You see that? I mean, this is crazy. I think this is the sharpest knife that I have. This steel takes an awesome edge. I can't say anything else than this knife takes a very, very nice and keen edge. It's amazing. This is incredible. Yeah, I'm a little bit stoked, I'm sorry. This knife, the Fallkniven Pro CoS, takes an amazing edge. And I know this edge angle is still very good, big enough for batoning, feather sticking, bushcraft survival tasks. This knife is incredible. So far. No problems with push cut shaving, no problem. So yeah, please enjoy some photos of this beautiful knife in the nature, in the late winter, early spring nature. Yeah, this knife, oh man, I just gotta get the A1 of this F1 Pro, or this Fallkniven Pro series as well. This is absolutely incredible. I'm very stoked about this knife. This is gonna be the competitor for LMAX steel. Very, very nice. And CP3V. Oh man, I'm happy. Yes, Fallkniven F1 Pro in CoS steel. This is a beast in a suit. Yeah. It's such a beauty. Okay, I know you guys can't stop watching this either. I know it's beautiful, but we got to stop this video. Please watch the photos that I made in nature, and yeah, if you like this video, please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.